Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. In a recent development, Peter Obi, the ex-presidential candidate of the Labour Party, said he is not interested in any coalition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to grab power in 2027. Anything wey involve coalition that aims to grab power in 2027, im hand no dey inside. He has washed his hands of anything that is for the purpose of taking power. Obi made the denial on Monday in Abuja while speaking with newsmen at the sideline of two-day national conference on strengthening democracy in Nigeria. And there has been a flurry of discussions by certain chieftains in some opposition political parties lately about who should be the opposition candidate in the 2027 election in a broad coalition with top political party, candidates favoring Obi as the likely candidate to defeat the president. With actual discussions involving Peter Obi and the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, well, we know that these discussions have not really started. Notable leaders yet are pushing for Obi as the sole candidate for the opposition political parties. But Obi has denounced the move. He don't just say he no wan do, noting that while it is important to discuss a coalition, the country is currently going through a difficult time. To discuss that one should dislodge the All Progressive Congress, it is too early for one to say we should remove the president. What is important is for us to discuss about Nigeria. So the talks of coalition should not be a primary discussion. The primary discussion should be about Nigeria. He's not interested in any coalition to take power. He's more interested in discussing Nigeria. He's more interested in securing Nigerians. He's more interested in what is the fate of a common person in Nigeria. How can we take care of our children? How can we do things to make, life easier for Nigerians? Obi also called for concerned efforts to stop financial inducements in politics, where he noted that those persons that are stealing money, most especially public money, should be removed. Because if they are not removed, you are only encouraging the stealing of public money. They should be prosecuted. They should not have any immunity because that is what is driving stealing in this country. So presenting his keynote, Obi talked about strengthening Nigeria's democracy. He's more focused on strengthening Nigeria's democracy. But then, my country people, this statement can be very, some people can misunderstand this statement by Peter Obi. Yes, some people might have their own misinterpretation. I call it misinterpretation of Obi's statement. Because Obi is not saying he's not open to any coalition. Obi is only saying that if the coalition is about grabbing power, then his hands are not involved. If the coalition is about grabbing power, he doesn't want to have anything to do with such coalition. The only reason he will engage in any coalition whatsoever, it will be for fixing Nigeria. Anything that does not involve fixing Nigeria, then he is out of it. And that is what we should pick from Obi's statement. I know some persons may misunderstand this statement, so some persons may misinterpret this statement from Peter Obi, but this shows that Nigerians do not really deserve this man. Because Obi is out to stick his neck for anything that concerns Nigerians. Obi is out to stick his neck for anything that relates to Nigerians. He's always there for Nigerians, to defend Nigerians, to defend our democracy. But of course, some person will feel, oh, Obi is just doing eye service. Obi is just trying to make himself look like a good man. Have you ever seen a politician that behaves the way Obi does? They are rare. Some may exist, but they are hard to find. And Obi is desperate to see Nigeria work. He's not interested in power grabbing. He's not interested in just becoming the president. He has his reasons. He has a vision. His sole aim is to see Nigeria work. While some other persons, they just want to become the president. Emilokon, it is their turn. And that is just it. They have nothing to offer. What are your blueprints for Nigeria? What are the plans you have for this country? They will say we should endure. That joy is coming. When is the joy going to come? That we will see the light at the end of the tunnel. When are we going to see that light at the end of the tunnel? So Obi emphasized that any coalition he joins, if at all he joins any coalition, that coalition must first and foremost prioritize the progress and the development of Nigeria, not just for the pursuit of power, for its own sake. Obi is all about substance over strategy. Obi is all about purpose over politics. Leadership should be about service to the people and not personal ambitions. That is what leadership ought to be, service to the people. As a leader, you are a servant to the people and not otherwise. But when it comes to some persons, you cannot even correct them. Even those that, someone's courage to correct them, those persons, the freedom after speech is not really guaranteed for some of them. These governments in particular, this Tinubu's government, they hate criticisms. They hate criticisms, even if it's a constructive criticism. They hate it. They prefer you rather shut your mouth than to speak against this government. We can see what's happening. Dele Farotimi, Omoyele Sowore, and other persons that are being forced to keep quiet. You see how the police, they are going around picking people, picking TikTokers, those that tend to speak up against this government. So this is just an honest talk. Nigerians are suffering because of leadership mentality. And Obi is only trying to change the narrative. But some persons are saying no, they don't want Obi because of reasons best known to them. And that is fine. Everybody with their own opinions. But Obi is trying to open our eyes to the truth that we can only move forward in this country if we say no to these evils being perpetrated by our leaders. But Nigerians, some Nigerians tend to love their oppressors. Majority tend to love their oppressors. And that is the way things has always been in this country. How are we going to move forward then? If we continue to do one particular thing over and over again. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.